Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Vita Ayu Tegar Hamareta from Faculty of Medicine, Sultan Agung Islamic University. Now, I will present reformulate the research question using PICO, concert checklist, abstract and full text from an article. The title is Effect of Early Treatment with Ivermectin among Patients with COVID-19. We start from PICO. P, person or patient, is a patient with COVID-19. And next, A, intervention is ivermectin. And next, C, comparison is placebo. And last, O, outcome is hospitalization. And next in the checklist abstract, first title, effect of early treatment with ivermectin among patients with COVID-19. Because there is no randomization word, so the title is not identified. Next, author can be contacted at the two trial at gmail.com or at the research division and others. And next, methods. First, participant eligibility criteria for the participant and the setting where the data were collected. We conduct a double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled, adaptive platform trial involving symptomatic SARS-CoV-2 positive adult recruited from 12 public health clinics in Brazil. And next, double-blind, and next blinding or masking whether or not participant caregivers and those assessing the outcome were blending to group 6 months. Blending in this article is double blind. And next, objective. Specific objective or hypothesis is patient who had symptoms of COVID-19 for up to 7 days and had at least one risk factor for disease progression were randomly assigned to receive ivermectin. And next, last method outcome. The primary composite outcome was hospitalization due to COVID-19 within 28 days after randomization or an emergency department visit due to clinical worsening of COVID-19. And next result, first number of participants randomized to each group is total of 3,515 patients were randomly assigned to receive ivermectin, 679 patients placebo same ivermectin is 679 are another intervention, 2,157. And next outcome, the result from the primary outcome, a result for each group and estimate effect size and its precision. Outcome is overall 100 patients until were hospital admission. Next, conclusion. General interpretation of the result. Conclusion in this article is treatment with ivermectin did not result in a lower incidence of medical admission to a hospital due to progression of COVID-19 or of prolonged emergency department observation among patients with an early diagnosis of COVID-19. And next, funding. Source of funding. Funded by FAST Grant and the Rainwater Charitable Foundation. And last, trial registration number and name of trial register. We can see it. We can see here together clinicaltrial.gov number. And next in the consort checklist 20 5 checklists. First, title, effect of early treatment with informative among patients with COVID-19, and abstract, in this abstract. And next, introduction. Introduction, from paragraph 1, although vaccine against severe respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2, the virus that caused coronavirus disease 2090 or COVID-19, have been developed and distributed. Major challenge remain regarding vaccine production and allocation. The identification of inexpensive, widely available, and effective therapies against COVID-19 is of great importance. The repurposing of existing medicine that are widely available and that have recently well understood safety profile has evolved. Until last paragraph is to evaluate the efficacy of ivermectin for the prevention of progression of COVID-19 resulting in hospitalization among outpatients with SARS-CoV-2 infection. We conduct a randomized placebo control adaptive platform trial altogether in the states of Minas Gerais, Brazil. Although various intervention whereas in this trial. We report here on the use of ivermectin at a dose of 400 per kilogram of body weight for 3 days as compared with placebo. And next, background from citation 1 and until citation 9. And then to be specific objective or hypothesis, the objective or hypothesis we can see in the method section. This article is not ideal because the objective or hypothesis should be in the introduction, but this article, the objective is in the method. Next method, first, 48, that's defining the periods of recruitment and follow-up. In the trial began recruitment for its first investigational group on June 2, 2020. The evaluation that is reported here involved patients who had been randomly assigned to receive either ivermectin or placebo between March 23, 2020 and August 6, 2021. Next, 3B, important change. We modified the protocol to specify 3 days of administration of ivermectin. And next, for A, eligibility criteria for participants. There are 2 types of eligibility criteria, inclusion and exclusion criteria. Inclusion criteria with an age of 80 years or older, presentation to an outpatient care setting with an acute clinical condition consistent with COVID-19 within 7 days after symptom onset, and at least one high-risk criterion for progression of COVID-19, including an age older than 50 years, diabetes mellitus, hypertension leading to the use of medication, cardiovascular disease, lung disease, smoking, obesity, are defined as body mass index, the weight in kilogram defined by the square of the height in meters of more than 30. Organ transplantation, chronic kidney disease, stage 4, a receipt of dialysis, immunosuppressive therapy, a diagnosis of cancer within the previous 6 months, a receipt of chemotherapy for cancer. Patients who had been vaccinated against SARS-CoV-2 were eligible for participant in the trial. Further inclusion and exclusion criteria are listed in the trial protocol. If you want to know more about the exclusion criteria, we can check in document number 10. In this citation about exclusion criteria. And next, for B, setting and location where the data were collected. Setting the supplementary appendix available at nagm.org lists the cities and investigation of the 12 participating clinical sites. Local investigator in partnership with local public health authorities recruit outpatient at community health facilities. Recruitment was supplemented by social media outreach. And next, number 10, we can read the random allocation sequence who enroll participant and who assist participant to add intervention. An independent pharmacist conducted the randomization at a central trial facility from which the trial sites request randomization by means of the text messages. And next, AP type of randomization is block randomization. And next, 11A, if done, with blend after assessment to intervention. Is the trial team, site staff, and patient were unaware of the randomized assessment. And next, 11B, if relevant description of the similarity of intervention is the active drug and placebo were packaged in identically shaped bottle and labeled with alphabetic letter corresponding to ivermectin or placebo. And next, number 5, the intervention for each group with sufficient details to allow replication, including how and when they were actually administered. Intervention this article is all the patients receive the usual standard care for COVID-19 provided by health care professional in Brazil. Patients receive either ivermectin at a dose of 400 per kilogram for 3 days or placebo beginning on the days of randomization once per day. The placebo that were used in the trial involved regimen of 1, 3, 10, or 14 days in duration, according to the various comparator group in the trial at the time of randomization. Patients were advised to take the pill on an empty stomach. Patients were shown a welcome video with information on the trial, ivermectin at first event, and follow-up procedure. Clinician provide consultation on the management of symptoms and provide antipyretic against clinician recommend antibiotic again only if they suspected bacterial pneumonia. And next, 6A, completely define pre-specific primary and secondary outcome measure, including how and when they were assessed. The outcome ensure specific primary and secondary outcome. Primary outcome, the primary composite outcome was hospitalization due to COVID-19 within 28 days after administration, or an emergency department visit due to clinical worsening of COVID-19. Are defined as the participant remain under observation for more than 6 hours within 28 days after administration, because many patients would ordinarily have been hospitalized were prevented from admission because of limited hospital capacity during peak wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. The composite outcome was developed to measure both hospitalization and a proxy for hospitalization observation in a COVID-19 emergency setting for more than 6 hours. This region of Brazil implement mobile hospital-like service in the emergency setting, with unit for up to 80 beds. Service include multiple stays, oxygenation, and mechanical ventilation. The 6-hour threshold referred only to periods of time that were recommended for observation by a clinical and was discounted for wait times. The event adjudication committee whose members were unaware of the randomized assignment judged the reason for hospitalization or prolonged observation in the emergency department as being related or unrelated to the progression of COVID-19. Guidance for the validity of composite outcome indicates the outcome should have a similar level of patient importance in this secondary outcome. And next, statistic analysis. Number 12A, statistic methods used to compare group for primary and secondary outcome. In this statistic analysis. And next, 7A, how sample size was determined. Sample size assessment. In planning for the trial, we assume a minimum clinical utility of 37.5% of ivermectin, or with relative risk difference versus placebo, in order for the trial to have 80% power at two sites, type 1 error of 0.05 for a 5-wise comparison with placebo, assuming that 50% of the patient in the placebo group would meet the primary outcome. This calculation resulted in a enrollment of 681 patients in each group. And next, number 7B, when applicable, explanation of any interim analysis and stopping with the lines. Interim analysis were planned to occur after 25%, 50%, and 75% of the maximum number of patient outcome had been observed, as well as at the trial completion. And next, result. But in this participant flow, explanation of participant flow until figure 1, And figure 1 in this participant flow diagram, then 1,465 patients were asked for eligibility, and two ivermectin and placebo. Ivermectin 79 and placebo 679. 679 received ivermectin and 679 received placebo. And next, number 5, that's baseline in this explanation, and in this table, and that's baseline. Baseline, there are two types, demographic and clinical characteristic. Demographic, age, characteristic demographic, age, female sex, and race. Clinical characteristic, body mass index, time since onset of syncope, and risk factor. And next, outcome the results, primary outcome and secondary outcome. Primary outcome in the intention to treat population 100 patients, 40.7% in the ivermectin group had a primary outcome event or composite of hospitalization due to the progression of COVID-19 or an emergency department visit of more than 6 hours that was due to clinical worsening of COVID-19 as compared with 111 or 60.3% in the placebo group, or relative risk 95% Bayesian credible interval 0.70 to 1.60 table 2. In this secondary outcome, and next, number 90, harms, all important harms or united effect in each group. In this, with regard to its first, even there were no important between group difference in the incidence of adverse event during the treatment period, or tables S6. In this, harms adverse event during treatment period, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, and grade 5. And next, number 18, result of any other analysis performed, including subgroup analysis and adjust analysis, distinguishing pre-specific from exploratory. In this subgroup analysis, in pre-specific subgroup analysis, there was no evidence of a treatment effect with ivermectin as compared with placebo in subgroup definite according to patient age, body mass index, status of having cardiovascular disease or lungs disease, sex, smoking status, or time we sense symptom onset or figure 2 and table S2. We observe no benefit with ivermectin as compared with placebo among patients who began the trial regimen within 3 days after symptom onset. Relative risk 1.14, 95% Bayesian credible interval 0.76 to 1.74. And next discussion. In this number 21, generalizability. In this major strength of our trial include the rapid recruitment and enrollment of high-risk patients. And next, number 22, interpretation consistent with result, balancing benefit and harms, and considering other relevant evidence. In this randomized trial, the administration of ivermectin did not result in a lower incidence of medical admission to a hospital or prolonged emergency department observation for COVID-19 among patients at high risk for serious illness. And then number 24, where the full trial protocol can be assessed if available. In this full trial protocol can be assessed in this disclosed for provided by the author are available with the full text of this article at nagm.org. Data sharing statement provided by the author is available with the full text of this article at nagm.org. And last 25, source of funding and other supports are such as supply of drug. Role of funders is supported by FAST grant and the Rainwater Charitable Foundation. I think it's enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.